We here at India Today are getting you continuous coverage on Chennai rains. Here on Fast Up with me, Amita Vadva. After days of relentless rain, the water levels in Chennai have begun to recede. But light rain continues in several parts of the state of Tamil Nadu. What's alarming is the death toll after a spell of worst rains in 100 years had mounted to a whopping 269. The Met Department has said the low pressure will weaken over next 48 hours. On Thursday, Prime Minister conducted an aerial survey of the rain-ravaged metropolis and announced 1,000 crores towards relief and rehabilitation work in Tamil Nadu. Limited commercial flight operations are likely to start from Rajali Naval Air Station in Arakkonam near Chennai today. The Navy has approved 7 such flights for takeoff for today and tomorrow.
And dump schools near Nungambakam in Chennai. And this is what you see. The plight of at least about 300 to 400 children who are stuck inside for days. As soon as the rains began, they have been starving. Nowhere to go, no calls that were made which were really answered. And now is when we realize that these children have absolutely no voice to speak, to yell out, to scream and call for help.
All right, joining me live from Chennai is editor Associate Sudhir. Sudhir, morning to you. But first things first, what does the weather look like in Chennai this morning? Is it still raining?
Well, it rained a bit in some parts of Chennai yesterday, Amita, but today the sky is absolutely clear. The sun is out and that should be some relief. But the situation on the ground not looking very good. I'm here at this vegetable market and the shopkeeper just now told me that the prices of tomatoes have risen again, which means it is still selling in the range of about 130 to 150 rupees per kg outside, while here at the wholesale market it has gone up from 30 rupees a kg to 50 rupees a kg. And outside on the streets here, we saw last night the situation was absolutely chaotic. You can still see a whole lot of buses which are plying. Now these are buses going to different parts of Tamil Nadu, mainly also to Bangalore, because a lot of people are actually leaving Chennai to go to Bangalore and thereafter to their other cities, because they do realize that water has entered their homes, their offices are closed and they would like to take a break from Chennai for at least 3 to 4 days till the situation returns to normal. Now the problem is that most of them are not getting tickets. The tickets are being priced exorbitantly. A 500 rupees ticket to go to say Coimbatore or to Bangalore is being sold for as much as 1600 to 2000 rupees, and that also is not available. In fact, last night we saw a whole lot of people actually camping outside because they had left their homes which were flooded and they had really nowhere to go. The situation on the ground still not looking very good because the waters haven't quite receded despite no rain for the last 36 to 48 hours.
All right, Sudhir, it's looking bright and sunny outside there in Chennai, which is a relief there. But what about those areas which are still waterlogged? Has relief and rescue teams reached those worst affected areas?
Well, it doesn't seem to be quite the case, Amita, because even till late last night I was getting messages of SOS, messages seeking help, that they are not able to get through to any of their relatives who were marooned and they did not know about their whereabouts. So obviously communication still remains a major point of concern, and despite NDRF, despite army teams being pressed into service, the kind of magnitude of the crisis that is there seems to be making matters very difficult, because many areas are still underwater because of the waters which have been released from the reservoir on Monday and on Sunday, because obviously that could not take more water. So that remains a point of concern. The ATMs have not been working, the power situation is not yet normal, and the petrol bunks are not functioning. So obviously fuel supply is a bit of a crisis, and all that is actually adding to the prices of essential commodities also selling. Even milk, I was told, it's actually selling for at least double the price in many localities which are kind of cut off and marooned.
All right, the only good news that's coming in from Chennai is that the sun is out, it's looking bright, but the situation continues to remain grim in Chennai. Editor Sautia Sudhir reporting live from Coimbatore in Chennai. We'll keep coming back to you for more. Now, India Today is ensuring that the voices of those stranded in Chennai don't go unheard. Editor Shiv Arur connected the caller straight to the Navy spokesperson.
Captain Sharma, we've got our first caller already. R. Balakrishnan is calling in from Thane this evening. Balakrishnan, go ahead. What kind of help do you need?
Hello.
Yes, sir.
I got a call from my relative from T Nagar area.
Yes.
Madurai Veeramani Coil Street.
Okay.
Nearly 300 people are stranded there without food, light and anything because the water level has reached nearly second floor, sir.
Okay, that's noted. We're taking down that address. Thank you very much, Mr. Balakrishnan, for calling. We've already got another call. TVS Rao calling in from Hyderabad now, Mr. Rao. Good evening. Go ahead. Tell us what kind of help you need, sir.
Yes, actually my daughter is there in Valsarvakam.
Yes.
Flat number 40.
Yes.
We are not able to connect them for last 2 days. Last we spoke to them on first.
This is plot number 40, Valsarvakam.
Yeah, Valsarvakam.
Okay.
Near airport.
Yes.
No.
Tirunagar. Okay. So this is plot number 40 in Tirunagar near the airport, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
near the airport.
And
yes.
how long have you not been able to speak with your daughter, sir?
From 1st of December, I spoke to them at 3 o'clock. After
Okay.
that, we don't have any connection with them.
Okay.
We are so much worried whether how the status and all. We are not aware whether.
Okay.
they're searching for
Please
water
stay strong, sir.
or
Please.
food, I don't
Yes,
know.
we know how
Four
concerning
small
this
children
is.
are there,
Yes.
And kids are also there, and old age people are also there.
Okay,
Diabetic
okay,
patients.
okay. Plot number 40 in Tirunagar, very close to the Chennai airport, is the address that you've given us. We're going to make sure that information is also provided. In fact, not very far from where we're bringing this show to you, we've got a team of producers who are noting down all of this information, and it's going to be provided to the military rescue teams, rest assured. Captain Sharma, more and more people are calling. It's not just people who are stranded in Chennai. Also, it's the anxiety of families who are outside, who are unable to get in touch with them. So, for many, this is not just a humanitarian operation within Chennai, but so much anxiety on the outside as well.
Shiv, you're right.
And they're looking for some kind of,
solace, I can only assure you and all the viewers of the show that just hold on to your patience. Things are getting into place. All the three services are plugged in. Seamless integration has happened. Air Force is on the job. The distressed people have already been moved out to Rajali, and I must inform you that around 200 people have already moved out from Rajali to Begumpet. As we speak right now, there is an Air India Airbus and there is another C-17 aircraft which is right now on the tarmac waiting for the passengers who need to be evacuated. And I must also tell you that this evacuation from Chennai to Rajali is happening courtesy Indian Air Force, which are doing it from the rooftops. There are no roads, there are no landing.
Yes.
And then after that, you have the Navy, which is providing you the intermediate facilities. And after that, it is the Air India, the C-17s of the Indian Air Force. So you can well imagine that how fast and how quickly the whole thing is being put into place. And it is only a matter of time that till the last man will be taken care of. The medicines, the food, the rescue, the relief, the succor, everything will be guaranteed to you.
We've got a call from Jyoti in Hyderabad. Jyoti, if you're still with me, go ahead, give us the details.
Yeah, we are actually trying to get in touch with my brother-in-law.
Yes.
His address is Shreyas Apartment.
Yes.
Narsimhan Street.
Okay.
Off North Bog Road, T Nagar.
North Bog Road, T Nagar. Okay, I'm familiar with that. We've got that address down. And how long is it since you've actually spoken to him, ma'am?
To them yesterday morning.
Okay. Okay, noted. We've got the address. We will pass it on. It's North Bog Road, T Nagar. There are teams in that location, but maybe not specifically to where your brother-in-law is. Guarantee you that information will be reaching them. Saravana is calling from Mumbai. Saravana, if you're still with us on the phone, go ahead, read out your details to us.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
My dad is stuck in Gudvanjiri area of Chennai.
Yes. Can you give us the address?
Yeah, it is house number 8.
Yes.
Baby Nagar.
Okay.
Near GST Road.
Near GST Road. Okay. So can you repeat the house number once?
8.
Yeah, house number is 8.
House number 8. Okay. Saravana, we've got those details. This is your father, you're saying, and you're not able to get in touch with him. We will pass on that information. Balaji is on the phone with us. Balaji, if you can hear me, go ahead, sir.
Yes. This is regarding my son, sir.
Yes.
His name is Vishnuvardhan Balaji.
Yes.
He is staying in a place called West Mamlam. I have not been able to get in touch with him for last 3 days. So the connectivity is down. I'm just worried whether he is safe. That's it.
Can you give us the address, sir? Do you have the specific address?
Yes, I have the address, sir. It is M for mother.
Yes.
22/6.
Yes.
Movender Apartments.
Okay.
Muttalaman Coil Street.
Okay.
West Mamlam, Chennai.
Okay, we've noted down that address, sir. Our producers have noted down that address. It's going to be relayed to the rescue teams. I want to tell you that Captain D.K. Sharma is here with me, and he's provided a direct statement to everyone out there saying that help is headed to everyone. Isn't that the truth, sir?
And
it's a huge effort.
I also want to tell you, and once again reiterate myself, that this operation is not going to go anywhere till the time we reach the last mile, the last man standing.
As part of our effort to connect Chennai citizens with the authorities monitoring the rescue operations, we connected our callers also to the Chennai Municipal Commissioner in last night News Today.
Joining me, sir, you have a question for the Commissioner. You want to tell us your problem and then I'll go to the Commissioner?
Yes, sir. Actually, there is a place called Ramapuram,
Yes.
which is very near to Gindi and this side of Porur.
Yes.
And this area is totally inundated. I have relatives who called me and told that their mobiles are dry, no power for the last 3 days, and no food, no rescue has happened there. No media is also showing any update about the area, sir. Can anybody help about this area?
Sir, can you repeat the area so I can tell the Commissioner again which area is this?
Ramapuram.
Mr. Commissioner Vikram Kapoor, appreciate your joining us again through very tough times. Ramapuram is an area where we've got a call saying that no rescue team has reached there as yet, sir.
Yes, we are aware that there is distress in Ramapuram. This unfortunately has been flooded because of heavy inflows from outside the Chennai city from Porur Lake, and since the rivers are all swollen, so the water is not discharging into our rivers and canals. People are marooned there. We would like to reach out. Our problem has been that this is a specialized kind of work which only agencies like the state and the National Disaster Relief Force can do. Fortunately, we have only today got a few units of the NDRF and a few columns of the army, and we've deployed them in areas even worse than Ramapuram, and we've effectively evacuated several hundred people from these areas.
Right.
We've requested, our Honorable Chief Minister has put in a request, and I'm told that it's been agreed by the central government to provide more teams of the NDRF and army, and as we speak now, I think those units are moving.
So can you assure?
We are ready to receive them, and I'm sure that tomorrow, first thing, we should be reaching out to people in Ramapuram and evacuate them.
Okay. Usha from Mumbai, please go ahead.
I'm Usha Balasubramanian from Mumbai.
Yes.
My sister is staying at Velacheri. For past 3 days, they doesn't have that power, and we are not able to contact them.
Right.
If you want, I can give you the full address so that.
Please give the Commissioner is on the line. Please tell us the full address.
Yeah. R. Hariharan.
Yes.
Rupam Flat.
Rupam Flats.
Yeah. Number 3, first floor.
Number 3, first floor.
Plot number 11.
Plot number 11.
Second Cross Street.
Second Cross Street.
DGP Selvanagar.
DGP Selvanagar.
Velacheri.
Velacheri is another area which has been marooned. Mr. Commissioner, the two concerns, obviously, someone, Usha Balasubramanian, cannot contact her relatives. We are told many mobiles have run out of power because of power shortages, because they simply have no power to even charge their phones. How is the communication and power situation, sir, at the moment?
Communications has taken a bit of a hit because cell phones and landlines, they are down in a lot of places. Even internally, we are finding it very difficult to communicate with our teams and with the relief forces. That's a challenge. But as far as power is concerned, the electricity board has been very careful in ensuring that power is disconnected in areas which are having inundation to prevent any kind of short-circuiting or electrocution for the safety of the public as well as for the network. We'll ensure that the relief goes to this gentleman. We have the address. I have noted it. We have boats plying in those areas. We'll reach out to them. If they want to be evacuated, we'll evacuate them.
Right.
We have relief centers where we provide food. If they don't want to come there, we'll nevertheless evacuate them. We want to stay put. We will provide them food, water, and if required, medical attention. This is a promise.
While Chennai reels under the impact of worst floods in a century, a Photoshop picture posted on the website of the Press Information Bureau flooded the internet. A photo on the website that was taken down after a flurry of criticism online. The photo showed, that's on your television screens, the Prime Minister in a helicopter during an aerial survey of the flood at Chennai. In the picture, now you can make out the difference there on your television screen. House and water are clearly seen, which Twitter users felt that could not be possible during an aerial survey. Now, embarrassed by the goof up by the Press Information Bureau, they deleted the picture, but not before it made quite a splash online.